So basically, I decided to create a TikTok to help people learn how to create a CPG food business. And I wanted to use ChatGPT to help me create the script for TikTok. So I started off by asking something very basic, which was, what are the top 5 steps to start a CPG company? And they gave me these very generic answers, which are great, but it's a starting point. So from there, I asked, can you simplify this so I can use it as a script on TikTok? So what they did was they laid out the top 5 points that I could use as a script in a TikTok video. And basically these steps are very actionable. So it makes for like a great 30 to 40 second video. And it basically summarized everything that was in the first question I asked. So from there, I really want this video to get high engagement, and of course the title has to be optimized. So I asked ChatGPT what should be the title of the video to help it get more views on TikTok. So they gave me about 5 different title options. They're really great, but if I'm thinking about, the customer journey of somebody like searching for how to create a CPG food business, then the obvious choice is the 5 simple steps. But, just to double check, I asked, which one of these has the highest chance of high engagement? And, I actually went back and I was like, I want to be a little bit more specific because this is machine learning. I'm still trying to teach it what exactly I want. So I decided to say which one of these titles has the highest chance of high engagement on TikTok. So now they really understand what this conversation is about, and they start to spit out, of course, what I thought it was, the 5 simple steps to starting your own CPG food company. And this is the title that I used on the TikTok video, which you guys will see shortly. So again, I'm very concerned about engagement. I want to make sure this video performs well, so I decided to implement a hashtag strategy. And I wanted to ask ChatGPT which hashtags can actually increase my engagement. So they sent me a list of hashtags, of course, generated. And I thought to myself, in hindsight, I probably should have asked a little bit more specific question to understand, what were the ranking of these hashtags and why they decided on these specific ones. But I'll do that next time. So for now, I just asked, how many hashtags should I use? Because I want to have the best chance of getting this in front of the people who are actually looking for this. So they said, very generic, 10 to 15 hashtags per post. You can read this in any, blog. And really just make sure that it's not spammy and you're not crowding up the algorithm. So right here, I'm basically looking up cool memes, cool GIFs, and things that relate to all of the points that I'm making in my video, because I made 5 points. So I want to make sure that I'm keeping the audience very engaged, something that's fun, relatable, that they can actually visually see while they're listening to my key points. I also want to make sure that, the transitions are very smooth, and that, the voiceovers line up, they're not overpowered by the music or vice versa. And then also, because I use ChatGPT, I wanted to go in and make sure that the voiceovers that are being transcribed are actually, what they say. So I'm going in and I'm changing, words to numerical symbols and things like that, just to make sure that everything's nice and ready for TikTok. Top 5 tips for starting a food and beverage company. Number 1, make sure you research your target market. Understand who you're selling to, what problem you're solving, and what benefit you're adding to the consumer. Number 2, create a unique product that people are going to love and need in their everyday lives. Also, make sure it tastes great. Number 3, create a business plan. And number 4, raise money, whether that's through family and friends or institutional investors. And number 5, make sure you get all of your regulations in check, health certifications, everything you need to get on shelf and not get sued.